Let's breathe together. Shake our arms a little bit, slow our breath down. Just breathe in through the nose. Breathe in the twilight. Breathe out the long day. Feels so good to breathe and let our bodies just relax. Just let our legs kind of turn to jelly and feel our arms just kind of shake a little bit. Release whatever we've been carrying around. Just get into a space where we can relax into the moment. And today I want to talk about social media automation in our nervous systems. So almost everyone I know, including myself, has some level of addiction to social media. And what happens with that is when you're in a quiet moment, you're going to look at your phone. And so phone addiction is one thing, but then social media is another. And social media gets us to a point where we're in a deep habit of opening Facebook, Instagram, whatever, TikTok, whatever social platform you use. Usually it's one of those. YouTube. YouTube's a little different because there are like all kinds of videos there, but still, all of these are intended to distract us from being, from presence. Like we're in our bodies. It's amazing. It feels really interesting to be in our bodies. So what we want is that same level of automaticity, like making it automatic for, instead of like opening Facebook and getting that dopamine hit of like seeing what people are doing or scrolling through or whatever, or getting a message, whatever that looks like for you, it's up to us to cultivate a new way. And that new way for recovery is to take some of the processes that we do in our recovery, mindful breathing, meditation, journaling, somatic tracking, like all sorts of somatic practices, and bring them in instead of, or in addition to, opening that social media stuff. So if I'm out and about and I'm at a red light, which is pretty amazing because there was a year where I couldn't even drive, like my sensations were so intense and I felt terrified to drive because it would hurt so bad afterward on my journey with neuroplastic pain. But so now if I'm out and about and I'm at a red light, instead of looking at my phone, which is in many cases and places either illegal or like my insurance company will know if I pick up my phone and they'll knock my rates or they'll jack my rates up. We're being surveilled everywhere, which doesn't feel good, but it also doesn't feel good to pick up the phone and mess with it when we're sitting at a light or we're out driving or in a line or whatever. Instead, I'd encourage you to just take a moment and laugh. Just laugh at the red light. And the red light will laugh back at you. Or just take one mindful breath, just in, feel it in your lungs and out, and then maybe there'll be time for another one. In and out. Or if you're sitting at a desk and you have a few spare minutes, like you're busy with something and then you're not busy for a bit, rather than opening social stuff or just rambling around, you have a piece of paper on your desk. Write yourself some affirmations. I'm strong. Or even affirmation, which is a question that's meant to get the brain working around how you want things to be. So how am I strong? And then the brain starts saying, well, you walked up a bunch of stairs today, you got the mail, you went to the gym, you handled a stressful situation by breathing and just staying very present with it and allowing emotions to come up and feeling them. So I'm recommending here to automate those practices which calm your nervous system and which allow fear to fade and sensations to fade and protection to fade. So you're in a space of no matter where you are or what you're doing, you can automatically go to these things. So if stress pops in, all of a sudden, you're just observing the sensation in your left calf. And it's warm and it's alive, or you're in your breath. You automatically, rather than clicking open Facebook, you automatically slow down your breathing. And the practices will be different for different people. Like, I really love to laugh. So if I'm out in the world, rather than looking at my phone, I'll laugh even if it's under my breath. If I'm in a public place and I feel like people are gonna think I'm insane, sometimes I'll laugh anyway, and then other people will laugh with me, and that's actually pretty fun. But it takes a certain amount of bravery to do that, or just like break out singing or dancing in a public space, which can be really amazing if you do it. But you can always go to your breath. You can always, because we're breathing all the time. So go to your breath, or go into the sensation of your body on the earth, and automate that in your system. And that over time is going to make things calmer and more present for you, and you're on the road to recovery, and not only that, to enlightenment. Thank you for listening, for subscribing. If you need more help, this is the work I do to help people walk out of hell, and my website is healingwolfcoaching.com. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like me to address in a video, and I'll do my best to create a video around that subject. See you next time.